Hey YouTube! So, this video I have here, I'm gonna read all my journals, all of them. This is not even a journal, it's like a fake art book, but I've been writing in it. I'm not gonna share anything from this. There's barely anything in here. But like my first ever journal was this one from Justice. It had like a little code in it, and you see I forgot the code, so I had to break into it, you know, type shit, right? What else? Then I remember my sister got me this, I'm pretty sure, for my birthday. So this is like the first oldest, the second oldest, this is like the third. Then I was gifted this as like a care package for my art. This is actually a sketchbook, but I'm pretty sure I wrote some things in here. And then this is like a little baby one that I got yeah, this is the most recent one, which I got it this year. My grandma gave it to me, actually, yeah. I remember. This is Mars' tail making an appearance. So let's get into it, because, like, I love to write. That's one thing that I love to do, and I didn't realize this, that, you know, me writing has always been an art form. Like, it's always been a form of art, and I don't even think people know that I write as much as I do. Did y'all know I had all these journals? They're not all full, but they're written in, right? Let's see. What's my early? I have like random stuff. Keep out, cause get out my face. Get out my thoughts. Oh, 2013. I did write the date. Friday, December 27, 2013. Okay. So today I went to the mall. Today was the day I got this book. And I scratched out a whole bunch of shit because I know I was talking shit. I clearly remember I was talking about, well, who cares? I was talking about my friend, and I didn't want her to see it, so I crossed it out. Because then I said, my friends will only be blah, blah, blah. One of them is Zatia, but yeah, we still cool. So it says, I want to get my old friend a friendship bracelet, a friendship necklace for her birthday. I could just say her name. Yeah, I want to get Ayana a friendship necklace for her birthday. Love, Nyla. Right? I wrote this rainbow song because I remember singing this in school a lot. Red and yellow and pink and green, purple and orange and blue. I can see a rainbow, see a rainbow, see a rainbow too. There's more to the song. I said, listen to your... I don't know. I forgot. I wrote my birthday down. I'm not sharing that. I wrote this, too cool for school. I'm actually scratching my nose with the book. Too cool for school. I guess that was my little... Oh, okay, so I guess... We were trying to create, or I was trying to create like this little, like, you know how you have the YMCA, like I was trying to do a little symbolism dance, I guess. So it's like too cool for school. I don't know, I think it's that. Alright, let's see what else. Oh my god, I had a list of wait, is this it? I don't know if this was a list of baby names or something, or I think so. And they're all just like random names. random names that I wouldn't even name my kids. Because they talking about, for boys, Austin, Jake, Anthony, PJ, Chase, Adam, Peyton, Alex, Gabe, Leo, Paul, Christopher, Matthew, Josh, Daniel, Ryan. Nah. Then I got girls, Paris, Ariana, Zoe, Jamie, Sophia, Kelly, Annie, Zanaya, Peyton, Alex, Tori, Christian, Alexa, Elise, Emma, Lisa, Leslie, Ryan, Gracie. I would not name my kid Gracie. Like, anyways, oh my god. Then, okay, I wrote down my favorite songs. Well, not like my favorite, but 1,000 Years. I had a thing with that song. I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. And I love you for 1,000 more. Time has brought your heart to me. I will... Man, I don't think that's the lyrics. And then, yo, I was sad, bro, because I'm doing Jar of Hearts. Who do you think you are? Running around leaving scars, collecting your jar of hearts, tearing love apart. You're gonna catch a cold from the ice inside your soul. Don't come back for me. Don't come back at all. Ooh. Look, I was talking about, now my friends won't call because of Mom Danielle. Okay. We got actual journal entries. Let's see what I'm talking about. This is the reason why I'm here, by the way. I'm going to explain. Well, I'm going to read it. It says, I get so frustrated when I get my summer packet. I can't do all that work at once, and it doesn't help that I got it in August. I have 2 weeks left until I go to school, and I still have 4 pages and a project to do. I'm doomed. It makes me cry when I can't do what I'm expected. Actually, I'm supposed to be doing it now, but instead I'm writing in this. When I cry, I get angry, which makes me talk to myself, and it makes me think. I don't like to think because it's not good. Well, for me at least. Also, I really don't want to go to 6th grade. P.S. I hope you put this on your YouTube. I know someone might think this is funny, but don't worry. By the way, I'm 11, sucker. And I read that and I was like, hell yeah, I do gotta put all my journal entries on. Ooh, I scratched some shit out. What? Yo, it's the funny part. I could read what I scratched out, and it's crazy because what was I talking about? Alright, so I guess this is now. I came back. I said, I'm back and I'm in 7th grade now. School is almost over because it's February 24, 2018. So right now I'm supposed to be doing my homework. It's crazy how every time I write in here, I should be doing my work. For homework, I literally have to draw stick figures and then color them. What kind of 7th grade am I in? Then on Tuesday, I'm doing a science project with my friend Liam. Aw, I love Liam. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention Melanie, my rabbit. She passed away. I hope she's still alive. Oh, she ain't, girl. She's not. Right now, she is 6 months old, and she's shedding her baby coat everywhere. I love her so much, and I think we're becoming closer. Well, I don't know what to talk about right now, but I'm going to come back later. P.S. I'm 13 now. Anyways, so look, it's June 18th, 2018, and there is 2 days of school left, but I'm not going. Anyways, I'm so heartbroken because my favorite rapper, XXX Tentacion, died. By the way, this pen is trash, so my handwriting is too. XXX was shot by some random, but some people are saying that he is still alive, but he's just in a coma or some shit. I don't know. Well, I'll update you if he actually is alive, but right now I'm bumping to some of his songs, and earlier I was crying my eyes out over him. Melanie is being a destroyer and chewing everything, but she is now 10 months old. Time goes by so fast. I still want to kill myself. If only I had the guts. Also, I didn't realize how long I've been wanting to kill myself. It's literally been 3 years and somehow I'm still alive. That's crazy because that's crazy. That's the last thing I wrote in here. Yeah, growing up, I definitely felt the weight of the world, and even now, like, Earth is just like really heavy, and it's a really, I don't know, yeah, heavy feeling to be here. The frequency here is, but I have to rise above it. I have to rise above it. Like, you know, still I rise, but still I rise. Still I rise. Next journal, because that's that. I'm gonna read. I'm gonna read more. All of these, like, some stuff is just nonsense. Nonsense. What? I don't know. Some stuff on here is like just funny. I said, happy birthday to you. You smell like a monkey and you look like it too. You can create your own sounds. No music. No music. Go, go. And then I said he was being petty. And then drew crazy shapes and said, you reached out to me. I don't know who reached out to me. Anyways, I have these 10 rules, which 10 is really, why did I put 2? I don't know. 10 rules to navigate matrix. Awareness gives you control. Truth is hidden in plain sight. Vibration is your frequency. What you focus on expands. Time does not exist. Challenges is to learn from. Turn darkness into light. Alchemize. And everything is made up of codes. Okay, this is another one. I usually put dates, but I don't know what date this is at. This is probably 2021 because the next page says 2021. So it says, hey, I'm really happy now. I don't want to ever feel sad again. Yeah, I'm such an emotional person. So every time I'm writing, well, most of the time it's like, because it's something that's invoking a feeling inside of me. And I'm like, I need to write it out. But it says, I gotta make sure I take care of my mind, body, and soul so I can feel happy. Thank God for today and protecting me. I'm so proud of myself for how far I've come. Even though I'm not getting everything done, it's enough for right now. So I love you, Nyla. It's really nice being a Sagittarius because it fits me so perfectly. I feel like I have to try to fit into my family so they will like me because I want to have a good family relationship, but I feel like they exclude me. I feel like life is so good me, or me and this person are always gonna be cool. But yeah, feeling like I want to make a time capsule. Only the strong survive. And then I said, damn, I think my aunt is dying, so I'm really sad and I'm crying. My aunt did die. R.I.P. Aunt Brenda. You're loved. Let me see. I hate when I cross stuff out, because I'm talking about I hate. And then what did I hate? Who did I hate? What's going on? I wrote so small and crossed it out. Like, why? I wrote a letter to my dad, but it's not really a good one. But we gonna read it, fuck it, because we gonna hear it anyway. It says, Dear Dad, I hate you for every bad decision you made, including me. I thought I was a bad decision. I hate you for not being loyal. Why can't you be a good person? Ooh, you never been a good person. I don't know how you managed to be the cause of all my problems, but you are. Since the day I was conceived, I've been judged and pushed away from my existence. I'm so sad. When will you stop disappointing me? I don't deserve this. I wish you could have shown me what I do deserve, though. That's true. Maybe you're the reason why I'm heartbroken now. I'm trying to make an effort with you. I hope you are ashamed for how you treated me time and time again. I know you love me, though. That's the sad part about it. I forgive you, though, but I won't forget that you're a liar. And then I said, I want to stop being sad. Please, I can't take this anymore. I want to die. Ooh, I was trying to speak to my womb here. I was writing to my womb, and I wrote, will my womb speak to me? And then I answered back and said yes. I wrote this that says transform. Emotional intelligence is to know emotions are a tool. Will is the power/drive to do something. Perception is your view on things. Imagination, what you can visualize. Reasoning, why. Memory, what your brain retains. Intuition is a clear knowing. Impression of increase. And then I put ascension, ? Reframe a challenge. Let me see. Alright, that's really it for that. That one. Okay, we went through like 2. I think this is the next one. This, like, some of them have like schoolwork or just random shit like MASH, that game. Tic-tac-toe I did with Leanne in class. So this was, when was I in 8th grade? Maybe like 2018? Yeah, because I put Monday, June 18th, 2018, X Tentacion is dead. See, I wrote about him in both my books. And then July 26, 2018 at 1:11 a.m. I was trying to kill myself, I guess. I don't know. Because I said I would say I'm sorry, but I'm not. I've been planning this since forever. But anyways, life sucks. I don't have anything else to say. And I put a heart. Ew, this is creepy. This one says, hey guys, it's me, Nyla. I love y'all. Okay, so I was learning. Oh, this is I was in history class. I remember in high school, and we were talking about Hindus and Buddhism, and I was writing about Brahman. Universal soul is the universe and the material that makes up the universe. And I guess Hindus believe in an immortal soul / reincarnation, belief in karma, belief in moksha, which is the cycle of life and death, belief in Vedas, belief in dharma, balance in the universe. Each being has its own dharma. Buddhism. Oh, this is about Buddha. The whole story. He got married at 16 so he wouldn't leave. What? His father imprisoned him, never letting him see pain, aging, or death. If he left the place, then he would be the spiritual leader of the entire world. A musician came and sang about the world, so he convinced his father to let him see it. And it says Nirvana, state of enlightenment. Ew! I was manifesting a car on the 11/11 portal in 2021. It says, I love my new black Honda Civic that I got on Valentine's Day in 2022. This is a dream come true. I'm glad that I now have the freedom to do as I please and go where I need to go. I'm surprised that my mom and dad were able to afford this car and insurance. I am so thankful to have this as my new car. I know this car will last me a lifetime and I won't have any trouble with it. My mom got me the car as soon as I came home from school, and I cried real tears while we were at the Honda dealership on Route 22. I was being specific. I got to drive my new black Honda Civic back home while I played 1,000 Miles by Vanessa Carlton on the Bluetooth speaker. I ain't get no black Honda Civic, but I definitely got a car. I don't know what this is. This says, talks to a guy for months. We flirt all the time. Text back late. Me falling in love. Tells me he doesn't want to lose me. Is madly in love. What is this, a poem? That don't sound like no poem. Oh, this is July 28th, 2022. I said, I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am rich. I am enrolled in Howard University starting year 2023. I didn't go to Howard. I went to North Carolina Central. But still at HBCU, that is what I wanted. All in all. I said I'm a successful pediatrician. Changed my mind on that. I don't want to be a pediatrician. It says I am healed of all my past trauma. I am respected, I am protected, I am surrounded by healthy and loving people. I am in a healthy and loving relationship that satisfies all my needs. That's cool, I like that. On April 12th, 2023, it says, challenges with seeing things through. Let myself heal because I will be working hard. Opportunity being recognized with all the hard work I've done. Look at how far I've come. Graduating. I think these are messages to myself. Let me see. I have things written all around crazy here. Ooh. Okay, we're getting to the nitty gritty. This one. This is like the deep one. This is like the deepest one. I named it Dream Journal because I liked how the movie Shark Boy and Lava Girl, I liked how he had a dream journal and he write all his stuff and it will all just manifest, and I was like, yes, that's this. I wrote this song called Free from my phone. It says, I don't want to be on my phone. I want to be free. I want to do me, like talk to the trees. They speak, it's pure energy. They say love will find its way to you, babe. Just wait and see. I know that talk is cheap. Find a way to be on your own. You'll feel the pure energy. It's underneath your sleeve. It's your body. But please believe, you gotta trust me. I don't know where to go, but I want to get away from my phone. It takes away from all the real life experience. I just want to be off my phone. I want to sing with the leaves. I hear it coming from the breeze. I forgot how it was supposed to go, but like the cadence, but that was cool. I do want to be free from my phone. This helps me writing. Then I wrote some affirmations. I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am rich. I am protected. I am well respected. I am vibrating at a high frequency. I am kind to myself. I am kind to others. Yo, I have an obsession, I guess. I am driving my own Honda. I never had a Honda. I'm excelling in school. I think it's just because I know Hondas are reliable cars, and my mom and my sisters had Hondas, but I had a Toyota and I had an Acura. Anyways, it says I am debt free. I'm in a happy and healthy relationship. I'm a talented artist. I am a good communicator. I'm able to ask for help when I need it. Cause Shorty, I'm Shorty. Shorty don't want to ask for help sometimes. She's Miss Independent. She's like, well, I gotta figure it out. I said, I'm exceeding the expectation in all of my classes. I'm getting along with people at my college. I am surrounded by positive people who have good intentions. I'm going to school for free. Then I have a list of things I'm going to do that might scare me. So far, we have a bunch of check marks. Okay, I'm going to tell y'all. Finish a website. I have a website. It's called sagsuperstar.com. Start sewing my own clothes. I've definitely made clothes before. Definitely started sewing my own clothes. Painting on my clothes. I've painted on my clothes. Start a podcast. I kind of have started a podcast here on YouTube. Like, I think it might be a video or two, or maybe at least one video, but it started, so that's cool. Go skydiving. That has not been completed. Open an art studio. That has not been completed yet. Start a YouTube channel. You guys see where I'm at. Learn how to tattoo. I'm currently in the process of doing that. So that low-key is like check mark. Low-key. Learn how to tattoo. Yes, I've been doing that. I didn't want to put a check mark on it before because I was like, I'm still in the process, but like I'm learning. And it says learn. So yes. And then it says learn how to play guitar. I had a guitar, gave it away because I wasn't learning it. I'm so like annoying, actually. And I was like, I'm not even gonna be able to hold on to this for real. I was trying to free up space. But I also put learn to do my own nails. I have done that. Excuse me. On July 17th, 2024. Mars. I was writing a list of who I'm gonna be. Who do I want to be? Who I am. Fearless, disciplined, helpful, loved, nurturing, confident. I said the list goes on, but you are already all the things you want to be. Lead with your heart, be guided by love, overflow with love. I was talking about people from the past, and I don't think this needs to be said, but I said look forward so you don't trip. Can't go back and change the past. Can't go back and change the past. All right. So July 21st, 2024, it was a full moon in Capricorn. I guess this was at 11:11. I said, so me and Jazza decided to stop smoking weed for a month. So until the end of August. I feel good about this. I know I can do it. Also today I decided to be celibate until my man finds me. I'm tired of doing it and crying because I don't feel secure. Also, I depend on weed too much and I don't want to have that relationship with it. Plus, it's been fucking with my health. I need to reset my body. I feel like sex is a practice that I have also been doing to harm my body. I continue to be with people who just don't deserve me like that all the time. I have too much sex. I smoke too much weed. I need to stop because I want a better me. I am better right now. I'm healing right now. I feel good. Even though Snow White, oh, my car, is going through it right now, I'm grateful that the bitch moves and trust and believe she is taking me to Peters Valley in a few days. Yeah. There's a craft school I was going to. I'm proud to be me. When emotions/feelings arise, I will feel them. I will acknowledge them. I will sit with them, then I will let it go. And repeat as many times as needed, with no shame. I feel called to journal this current shift. I know good things are coming and good things are happening. With love. And once I went to Puget Valley, I had this roommate, and Sophie. Yes, it says my roommate Sophie, July 25th, 2024. And she was cool. She was older than me, and she was talking about how she doesn't have any siblings or whatever, and she was going to an art school. She has a boyfriend, and at the time I wasn't in a relationship, so I was asking her for relationship advice. And now she's married, so shout out to Sophie and her fiance, husband, whatever. But she told me that, the person I choose should be a nice person, a good person, you know what I mean? Somebody that's patient, somebody that's funny, somebody that's interesting and do things that I like. And she said, somebody that's not stuck to one food. She said, don't settle. She said, someone that's trustworthy. And then at the end, she said, you just gotta try. Just gotta try. And then I wrote a whole passage after that. And I said, I keep getting notifications on my phone about full storage in my TikTok drafts and my photos and my mail. I think that is a literal meaning. I need to delete things to make space. I said, sadly, this person needs to be cleared out. I definitely don't hate him, but I don't want him. I said, also, I made it to PV. Snow White has recovered thanks to my Uncle Roger. My roommate Sophie gave me this green pen because I lost mine. I was thinking of bringing another one, but I didn't. I'm happy to be alive and to have this journey. I shall sleep. I shall know. I already know, and if not, I will learn. This experience is for me. I have smoked since I last wrote. I have decided to slow down. Until I feel the time is right to stop or to go, I just go based on feeling. It gotta feel good. I'm gonna have a wonderful week at Peters Valley. It's gonna be inspiring, fully aligning to my soul. I'm so happy just to be in bed writing this right now. I love you. I'm so sweet. This is a shroom trip I wrote on August 27th, 2024. It says, I went outside to meditate and a bee kept flying around me. It says in quotations, brackets, whatever. Yeah, because it's not quotation marks. I don't know. They're not brackets. I forgot what those parentheses. Duh. In parentheses, it says the mosquitoes want me too. And then I said, now I'm outside at the park. I just took some shrooms. My stomach hurts, It's gonna be a good trip of self-discovery. And then I said, it looks like the page is breathing. But, like, that makes sense because the page is just trees. And then I said, I'm a human. I'm alive and well. I'm doing tarot, and the world card came out. I'm thankful for my mom and dad. I love them so much. Thank you for making me. I remember I called my dad and was like, thank you for making me. And he said, I ain't make you, God made you. And that's true. And this is the tree I saw, all shrooms. I drew it and I said, sad tree I saw. Because trees be having faces in them. This is my to-do list on August 8th, 24, which is also a portal day. It says, be a boss, let people do the work for me, move into a beautiful new home in a positive and community environment, enjoy every day and show up for myself, let love be the center of everything, let my art make money for me, make art, make money. And it says, thank you for me experiencing / achieving all of these things on or before August 8th, 2025. This says, love, peace, and weed. I drew this. It's basically a person and then our aura. Like, this is how our aura is compared to our bodies. Like, this is how much it expands. And I wrote at the bottom, it says divine feminine, inward, emotions, creativity, self, truth, intuition, speak from the heart, receive. And then I put divine masculine, outward, action, truth, giving. This page says overcome my inner critic, father wound, because I think my dad is really critical, so I guess. And then it's like everybody's a reflection of me, so I gotta overcome my inner critic. That's true, because I was thinking to myself earlier, I was like, yo, I finally feel like I could just let shit out. Like, look at me right now, just letting shit out. Like, yeah, I could read to you my journals and be like, yeah, I wanted to kill myself and I tried to kill myself. And, you know, I wrote about how I hate my dad and all this other stuff. And I was thinking, like, yo, I used to be, like, afraid to be like, yeah, I like men and women, but it was me just judging myself. You know what I mean? I put like, only God can judge me. You know what I mean? Like, who cares what anybody thinks? Who cares what my mom thinks? Who cares what my dad thinks? Who cares what, I was about to say brother, but I don't have no brother. I was just gonna say that. Just, who cares what your brother thinks? You know what I mean? On October 9th, 2024, it says, I just got into a car accident, so now I'm journaling on the side of the road. Life is a trip, but I can't let it break me. I've been there and elevated from that. I felt sad about, and I no longer do. The police came though, and it's fine for right now. I'm gonna call my dad. I don't have much to say. Just writing this down to get it off my chest, and to look back later and say that life is so much better and I have so many things to look forward to. And then I came back like 5 months later and I said, I now have an Acura. Ooh, y'all, I had to write this, I had to draw this skull because I was feeling like I had to go down past my skin into my, I don't know. I was just feeling, well, I have a skull on me now too, but when I see skulls, I think of death. I think of no flesh, no skin, just bone, literally. I think of death, but death also just represents life and transformation for me. So it's just a cycle, the life cycle: death, rebirth, death, rebirth, death, rebirth. And when you live, you die and come back many times, and you're still in this like form, but I have died and came back so many times. I'm not the same me who was writing about, what was I even writing in here? I don't even remember what I read. It wasn't nothing crazy. I'm not the same me doing summer packets at 11 years old, stressing about how I only got 2 weeks to do 4 pages. I could do 4 pages in a day. This is when I was beefing. This is when I was beefing. So it says, hey. Word, I'll just let it all out. Hey, so yesterday was a little crazy. A lot off the wake up. Anyways, my mom told me to clean up Mars throw up, my cat. Mars throw up on the stairs, so I came down and heard her ex-boyfriend, her ex-husband, talking to me. So I said something, then I ended up cursing him out because I'm so bothered by how you got something to say about me when I don't say shit to you. So I spazzed and told him I'll smack the fuck out of him, fuck his kids, and the whole 9. This cycle needs to be completed. I'm done here with this house, my mother, and her husband. Clearly she chooses him. Now I'm thinking about some other boy and how he didn't choose me. But I guess he chose him. That's good. Still trying to come to terms with it. I keep telling myself, if you love him, let him go. I do hope. Ew. I just said I forgive him. Then, the next day I came back. I said, I'm still angry. I'm still sad. I'm going to pack my clothes. I'm leaving. It's not fair that the only place I feel at peace is my room. Then I said, this is all a game. No pain, no gain. Future Nyla. I said everything. I'm back. That video was so long that it cut off. But I'm still going, so I ain't gonna stop this show. October 18th, 2024, I said I've been feeling better. Right now I'm at work in New York. What the fuck? I didn't even know until I got here. I was a photographer at the time. It says Bobby drove me here. I'm so thankful to be here right now because my paycheck next week was literally going to be $0. And I was going to be like, damn. But thankfully I'm here today, hardly working. But I will never work 2 jobs ever. One is all I'll ever actually want. I don't even need a job. I'm going to talk to my sisters today about moving in. It's going to go great. I believe it. They have to take me in. I'm their little sister. Also, I talked to this boy. I said we're still on a break, but on good terms. Whatever. Then I came back. I was at work. I said at work again as job co with Rio. It says LOL. I got my period this day and was asleep all day at work because I was up getting my hair done the night before until 2 a.m. Yeah. Then I'm gonna skip that. It says November 16th, 2024. Why was I made? My dad was already married with 3 kids. My mom was already divorced with 1 kid. They decided to make me, but why? Maybe because I'm meant to be a star. I'm meant to do all the things they were scared to. I'm trying to give myself courage and motivation to live. I don't want to die. On 11/17, I said, even if the internet wasn't here, I would still be. I will remain free. I will remain me. Period. December 3rd, 2024, I was still questioning, why am I alive? And then I put my North Node life purpose in this life, and then my South Node life purpose in my last life. Basically, in this life, I'm supposed to learn patience, self-sufficiency, restraint, disengagement, boldness, decisiveness, assertiveness. On December 24th, 2024, I said, connect with the outside world, nature. Allow it to speak to me, to unlock the portals to my own powers and soul. I think I'm trying to stick with going to school, but I don't think that's where I should be going. I need to let myself go on vacation, LOL, Hawaii. On December 26th, I said, 2024, I said, a new car is coming to me, a new job is coming to me, a new home is coming to me, new opportunities are coming to me, wealth is on its way to me. My friend wrote me this note. You are loved, little Nyla. Revolution in your eyes. And keep the movement alive. And I wrote back to him in my journal. I said, thank you so much. I'll keep this in mind. So much love for you. I really needed you to show you. I really needed you to show me. You are my twin, my reflection staring back at me. Words can't explain my feelings. Good thing energy exists. I wrote about my husband in here. It says Ice Kareem, LOL, on April 2020. It says April 22nd, 2025. That was last year. It says, low-key, it's our 2-month anniversary today. When we first started talking for real. It went by so fast. I enjoyed getting to know him. I met his family and spent Easter with them. It was really good. The times that I spend with him just keep getting better. I feel so safe, so secure, so protected. This is our divine union. We're so connected without even trying. I can't wait for what the future holds. I know that we'll be together for life. We keep trying to get tattoos, but it hasn't been working out with the walk-ins. I love Kareem deeply and dearly. I want to take him somewhere nice for his birthday, maybe Canada, LOL. He said he wants to go. I gotta write him a love letter too. This is about to be a good relationship. Spring/summer/fall/winter. A good year. Thank you, universe, for leading me to Kareem. We ended up getting tattoos at this place called Sacred Bond. So I think that's cute. Yeah, I have a lot to read. My mom wrote this as a birthday gift to me. It's a card. Well, half of the card. It says, my doll baby. Me. It says she is a scientist. She is wise. She is caring. She is beautiful. She has wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. She is a problem solver. She is a blessing to her family. And then it says, I love you forever, your mom. Then in May 21st, 2025, it says love. That's the title. I'm tired of pretending like this is home. I'm tired of pretending to live the same boring lives as everyone else. I know there's more. I've always known I can't stay here anymore, even though I have to come to terms with leaving everyone/everything behind. My beloved Sanaa, take care of her universe, plus my entire family. I can't pretend to conform, to stay in a box, to stay in this space. Everything feels fake. I don't know where to go. Should me and Kareem just stay in Puerto Rico? I'm tired of pretending that I want to work. I'm tired of what everyone thinks is normal. Then I wrote about one of my dreams in June 17th. It says, I had a dream that I was flying because of a magic fountain. It reminds me of a cauldron. that had smoke coming up out of it. Then I just woke up from another dream where an old lady came to me and gave me $5 while I was in the parking lot. She was saying God woke her up with me on her mind. Then she started praying and said, God is the creator. I think this is going to be the last thing, maybe. I'm going to keep going. Then, June 22nd, I said, so today me and Kareem/hubby are on our way to San Juan, Puerto Rico. Our first flight at 7 a.m. got canceled, so now we have a layover flight in D.C. Then we will be in PR by 9. I'm excited and I have to pee. And then Kareem wrote in here and he said, this is Reem, what the fuck is going on? Okay, bye. And then I said, we ended up having to go to Houston. We missed the flight to PR. Then it says, then day 3, I wrote on the third day of us being in Puerto Rico, I said, today we shall go to the rain. And I never even finished the rainforest. And then I drew this sketch of Texas and Puerto Rico. And this is like a Puerto Rico tag from my suitcase. And then what I'm gonna do, I wrote, what is for me will be. I wrote about building shelters and community gardens around the world. And then I wrote about buying a house, traveling, going on adventures, trying new foods, and planting foods and designing my own garden oasis. I wrote, Nyla is so abundant, she gets whatever she wants. I'm not going to tell y'all what I wrote, but I wrote about my husband, Kareem, on August 10th. It says, it's August 10th and I'm in my room thinking about you, us, our future together. I realized I used to think love was scary, but I knew deep down I would be with someone who loves me the same. You actually blew my scale. I find it hard to express myself sometimes, but you heal my heart. You make me feel safe enough to talk to you, to show you the real me. I love the real you. Your energy is magical, and I'm not even sure that you realize how beautiful you are. You're so passionate in everything that you do, in your expression with music, food, way of thinking, and caring for the people you love. You are the most caring man I've ever been with. I'm always thankful for you. I always think of you. I'm so sure of our relationship and our love. You light up my life so much more than what it already was, which I didn't know was possible, but now I know. Because of you, I realized how limitless I am. You're the best person ever. I love all parts of you, and I just see you blossoming even more. I know you'll be the best dad ever. Love, your wife. So basically, I told Kareem that I'm gonna write a book about us, and it's gonna be called The Lit List. That's what I wrote here. And then on the back of the book, it's gonna be a picture of the note. I'm not gonna go into too much detail about that, because when that book is written, then you'll see it and you'll read it and you'll know. But let me see. So we went to Jamaica in September, and I wrote day 1. I said, so euphoric, good food, the B&B was amazing, LOL, it is amazing, I'm in it right now. Then I said day 4, currently outside in a hammock, as hot as dog shit, I just ate star fruit, Kareem is inside, we got drunk last night, but I think he's editing vlogs. I'm definitely enjoying the greenery here. Then day 5, it says, I got mad fried off an edible at the lounge with Kareem. It helped me get into a meditative state. I felt time go by so fast. Me and Kareem got a grocery list in here. I love you too. September 18th, 2025, I said, hey, it's Nyla. Right now, I feel okay. I'm in the mood to create something. So this is my journal entry. Today was exhausting. I felt low on energy throughout some parts. It might be the rain. I like this pen. It has a lot of ink in it. I think I need to remind myself of the simplicity in creating. I see people doing big projects and I want to do bigger projects for myself too. But I feel not a lot of motivation / inspo. I'm finding it though. I might make another shirt half blue, half pink. Fabric is needed. I find myself more into the idea of making clothes still, making accessories. Kate said the only point of making stories is to share them. I think she's right. Rhea is always singing in the shower. It's so cute. Me and Kareem both had dreams about snakes. Then Kate drew 2 pictures of snakes. Maybe we're both shedding our skin, transforming and rebirthing. I feel that happening, changing my mindset, changing my ways, feeling the abundance, giving space to heal, loving, laughing, being in the moment. And then I said, imagine what you could do. I think everything that I'm showing on the camera is backwards, but it's cool because at least you know. At least you know. And then I drew a palm tree. Palm Beach. That's where I was at. Okay, on September 27th, 2025, I said feelings. That's the title. Annoyed at the moment, but I'm smiling as I write this because I know the feeling will pass. My dad keeps asking me too many questions. I think it's a mix of the fact that I'm lying, lol, when I should probably tell the truth. I guess I'll get questions either way. I don't want to explain myself. I want to stay here with Kareem. He calms me down. I think this is like a dream I had where I was talking to my parents and they didn't understand me. I should probably call James. I'll have to say something eventually because I don't want anyone to be worried about me. Let me see. I want to just share the journal entries. There's a lot of like drawings in here, different stuff. I recreated Kareem's drawing that he drew for me. Oh yeah, I wrote tattoo knowledge about needles. Okay, so this is getting to the most recent stuff. February 27th, 2026. My body is healing. My mind is healing. My spirit is healing. Still crazy in love with you. You can't get rid of me. I'm imprinted in your skin. I wrote something today. I don't know if I want to share this. I can though. I've been reading Eleven's book since Kareem came over. I realized that I keep thinking about dying. Before I ended up in the hospital, I remember being in my mom's bed telling her I don't want to live long. I also remember my dreams. There was a theme of me going to birthday parties, which is essentially the rebirth of myself. I've let go of eating meat. I've let go of smoking weed. I have no desire for those things. I'm becoming new, bold, authentic. I hate lies and schemes. As I think, as I see Kareem. He's still me. When we first met, we were on the same frequency. Eating meat, smoking weed. As I continued to be with him, I slowly stopped eating meat. Now I no longer feel the effects of being high unless I eat an edible, but it's like I'm higher than the weed. I think to myself that if I continue to vibrate higher, then I will eventually have to let go of the other version of myself. And then I said, I want Kareem to join me in my journey of ascension. I hope he ascends too with me. I know he can if he wants to. He must want to on a soul level. If his soul attracted mine, everything will happen in divine timing. There's no need for anything except positivity, love, hope, joy, and admiration in my relationship. I'm glad I went to the hospital. I'm glad he showed up. I'm thankful he stayed the entire time and took me home. That's love. That's that book. And last but certainly not least, some of this is kind of going backwards because I started this with the order of when I actually got the books, but I used this book the most. But this is going back to 2 years ago. 2 years ago. Damn, 2 years ago. Or like a year and some change. October 31st. Damn, that's Halloween, right? That's right? No? October 30th? Is that Halloween? I don't know, I think so. Grandma just gave me this book. Thank you, God, for her in our house. I said, I already feel like I'm in a better headspace being here at Layla and Taylor's house. It's all women and I love it. I'm at peace being in this beautiful house. Now all I need to figure out is my car and school. That would be a blessing. I don't want to study abroad at this time, or at least not alone. Thank you, universe, for making me, for helping me stay present, for giving me people that will be there to support me. I love and appreciate you, Nyla. So much love. Okay. March 20th last year, 2025, it says, it's the first night in my room at the P house. The shower was so fun. I feel fresh and clean. I love my view, LOL. I know the sun is about to be busting in here with my plants. Oh my god, I'm so hot. On a side note, my car window got broken into, but I do have a car. It's so beautiful too. Her name is Goddess. Oh my god, I met this boy on TikTok. His name is Kareem. My lover already. I know it. He's beautiful. He got money, LOL. He about to move to Jersey, get a new car and shit. It's so funny. The first time we talked on the phone, he talked about us getting matching tattoos and having kids. That was actually a green flag for me, the greenest flag I got. Then I saw our initials drawn on the wall at Pliable. The universe wanted me to see that I miss him. My 11 twin, 1111 portal. We are the portal together. I think me and him are going to really elevate each other. And then it says, June 1st, 2025, messages from the universe. Keep loving yourself. You've been healing. Release old stories from the past. You are free to rewrite your story. Be the boss lady. Write your manifestations down. Select it. Project it. Expect it. Collect it. I got me and Kareem travel plans on here. Okay, I wrote these messages to myself. I write messages to myself a lot. Big things are coming in. Rest because you're going through an upgrade. Don't let fear take over your ego. I said be present and grateful. Take pictures and document. It says releasing pee, poop, and blood into the earth is part of the sacred exchange. And then on June 9th, it says me and Kareem's first road trip to Florida. We're both excited. We're literally silly. But we made it back. We made it there and back, alive and well. I wrote myself a love list. It says exercise / yoga, shower and wet your hair, eat and drink water, creatively express, meditation, move, energy, and dance. I didn't dance today. I did like a fake little one too. I didn't dance today. It says outfits and it says go outside. I went outside for fake. Okay, so on January 9th, 2026, this year, I said I'm having a sleepover at Elisha's house. I think it's going to be super cute and super fun. I haven't had a girl sleepover in so long. I just be with Kareem. I also told Glassroots that I won't be coming back there, which is true. I said moving soon, that's vibes. I can't lie, ready to go / preparing to go. There's a snake in my boot and I have to poop. Okay, so then on January 20th, I said, hey, I'm at Kareem's house now. Been here since Friday night and it's now Tuesday. Wait, am I counting right? Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, how did I get to 5 fingers already? What the hell? I think I was just saying nonsense in my head. But anyways, I said it's been a good time. We've been cooking hella food. We made vegan macaroni and cheese. I said soon me and him are going to Florida to have a little adventure before we go. Before we move. I'm still excited. We're about to make mini pizzas. I love those. I'm gonna stay on my pivot and create something every day. When in love, it should push you to create. Gonna leave tomorrow. This can be my creation for today. Oh, I drew a cat drinking milk from TikTok. So cute. So cute. Honestly, I think that is it because everything else this video is long as hell anyway, so I hope you enjoyed my little journal talks. These are all the things that are in my head, most of the things that are in my head. I like to get it out on paper, use my hand chakras and write. Peace and love. Thank you so much for sharing this space with me.